The latest viral video purporting to show Bigfoot ambling through Colorado's Upper River region has reignited debate among cryptid enthusiasts, but renowned primatologist and expedition Bigfoot investigator Mireya Mayor remains unconvinced. As a National Geographic explorer with decades of experience studying elusive creatures, Mayor brings a scientific lens to the analysis of this controversial footage, ultimately concluding it lacks the hallmarks of a genuine Sasquatch encounter. The grainy video, captured in an area with a history of reported Bigfoot activity, appears to show a large, hairy, bipedal figure moving through sparse woodland. At first glance, the footage seems compelling. The creature's imposing stature and humanoid silhouette match many classic Sasquatch descriptions. This apparent alignment with eyewitness accounts initially piqued Mayor's professional curiosity. However, upon closer inspection, the primatologist identified several inconsistencies that undermined the video's credibility. The creature's posture and movement patterns, she noted, bore an uncanny resemblance to human locomotion rather than the distinctive gait associated with great apes or other large primates. Mayor's skepticism centers on three primary anomalies in the footage. 1. Biomechanical implausibility. Drawing from her extensive fieldwork observing gorillas and other primates in the Congo Basin, Mayor emphasized that authentic non-human primates exhibit characteristic bent knee, forward-leaning posture when walking upright. The Colorado figure, by contrast, moved with an unnaturally erect, human-like stride, a red flag for potential hoaxing. 2. Behavioral inconsistencies. The creature's apparent comfort in open terrain struck Mayor as particularly suspicious. She noted that any undiscovered North American primate would likely exhibit strong avoidance behaviors, sticking to dense forest cover rather than lingering conspicuously in relatively exposed brush. This stood in stark contrast to her experiences with wild gorillas, which, while occasionally curious, maintain wariness and quickly retreat when feeling exposed. 3. Environmental context. The sighting location itself raised questions. Mayor pointed out that most credible Bigfoot reports originate in remote, heavily forested areas, not the transitional woodland visible in the video. The lack of appropriate habitat further diminished the sighting's plausibility from an ecological perspective. The persistent problem of hoaxes. As a scientist committed to rigorous cryptozoological investigation, Mayor expressed frustration about the proliferation of Bigfoot hoaxes. She explained how such pranks not only waste researchers' time but also make it harder to identify legitimate evidence amidst the noise of fabricated encounters. The Colorado footage's too perfect qualities, including the creature's dramatic turn toward the camera and oddly anthropomorphic gestures, fit a pattern Mayor has observed in numerous debunked cases. These staged elements, she suggested, often betray a human performer's instinct to play to the camera rather than exhibit natural animal behavior. Guidelines for authentic Sasquatch identification. For those determined to pursue legitimate Bigfoot research, Mayor offered several evidence-based criteria to distinguish potential sightings from misidentifications or hoaxes. Locomotion patterns. Authentic specimens would likely display the characteristic bent knee, swinging arm gait of other great apes rather than human walking mechanics. Habitat selection. Credible sightings should occur in areas with sufficient cover and resources to sustain a large primate population. Sensory evidence. The notorious skunk ape moniker references consistent reports of a powerful musky odor accompanying genuine encounters. Behavioral markers. Truly wild creatures would avoid prolonged exposure and human interaction. The ongoing scientific search. Despite dismissing this particular video, Mayor maintains cautious optimism about the possibility of discovering North America's legendary primate. She cites the frequent identification of new mammal species, including the recent confirmation of the Tapanuli orangutan in 2017, as proof that large creatures can still evade scientific documentation. The primatologist emphasized that any legitimate Sasquatch discovery would require multiple forms of corroborating evidence, including DNA samples, clear photographic documentation, and ideally a type specimen. Until such evidence emerges, Mayor encourages enthusiasts to maintain healthy skepticism while continuing responsible fieldwork. Conclusion. A step back from the brink of credibility. While the Colorado footage initially generated excitement among cryptid circles, Mayor's methodical analysis reveals its fundamental flaws. Between the unnatural movements, questionable habitat choice, and telltale signs of human performance, the video joins the long list of dubious Bigfoot evidence that fails to withstand scientific scrutiny. Yet for serious researchers like Mayor, each new sighting, even the debunked ones, represents an opportunity to refine search methodologies and educate the public about authentic wildlife investigation. As technology improves and wilderness areas become more accessible, the dream of definitively proving Bigfoot's existence remains alive, if increasingly dependent on rigorous standards of evidence. For now, the Colorado River sighting serves as another cautionary tale about the challenges of cryptozoological research and the importance of distinguishing between wishful thinking and verifiable scientific discovery. Despite decades of inconclusive evidence and countless hoaxes, renowned primatologist and expedition Bigfoot star Dr. Mireya Mayor remains steadfast in her mission to uncover the truth about the legendary Sasquatch. Armed with cutting-edge technology and rigorous scientific methods, the National Geographic explorer insists that the hunt for this elusive creature is not only worthwhile, it's closer than ever to yielding real answers. For Dr. Mayor, the search for Bigfoot is more than just a fascination. It's an extension of her career-long dedication to discovering and protecting rare species. Having spent years tracking gorillas in the Congo and documenting previously unknown wildlife, she approaches the Sasquatch mystery with the same meticulous methodology. Unlike amateur investigators, Dr. Mayor's approach relies on advanced technology and forensic analysis. Her toolkit includes thermal imaging and drones to scan dense forests and track heat signatures of large, hidden creatures. Environmental DNA, EDNA, sampling, analyzing soil, water, and hair samples for genetic traces of unknown primates. Audio analysis, studying alleged Sasquatch vocalizations and comparing them to known wildlife sounds. Motion-activated cameras, deploying high-resolution trail cams in hotspots to capture undisputed evidence. "We're not just looking for a guy in a suit," she says. "We're looking for biological evidence, hair, scat, anything that can undergo DNA testing. If Bigfoot is real, science will find it." Why the search still matters. Skeptics often dismiss Bigfoot research as pseudoscience, but Dr. Mayor argues that the pursuit has real scientific merit. Beyond the potential discovery itself, her work helps refine wildlife research techniques, advancing how scientists track and study elusive animals. Dr. Mayor's upcoming expeditions will focus on regions with the most credible sightings, dense forests of the Pacific Northwest, remote areas of the Rockies, and even international locations with similar cryptid reports. While pop culture often portrays Bigfoot as a campfire tale, Dr. Mayor's mission proves that serious researchers are still chasing the truth. Whether or not Sasquatch is ever confirmed, her work ensures that the search will be grounded in real science, not just legend. "The day we stop exploring is the day we stop discovering," she says. And I, for one, am not ready for that day to come. For now, the hunt continues, and with experts like Dr. Mireya Mayor leading the charge, the mystery of Bigfoot may finally be solved.